You know when you're watching porn and you're expecting porn situations to happen, so your brain is naturally open to smut, like a stepmom is stuck in the dishwasher. That makes sense. The pizza boy accepts other forms of payments. Of course that makes sense. Your wife catches you in bed with another woman. You know what she does? She joins in. Why not? See, all that makes sense because your brain has been compromised. That's not how reality works. And that's pretty much how Miller's Girl is. It's a bunch of unrealistic, sexy encounters. Miller's Girl is like think Cruel Intentions meets Fatal Attraction. Well, more of an attempt. Okay, so for context, Jenna Ortega plays an 18-year-old in this film. And at the time of filming, she was 20, and in 2024, when this film was released, she will be turning 22. See, she's an adult, and I'm saying this just in case I make an inappropriate joke so you don't get all bent out of shape. By the way, the whole porn thing I mentioned earlier is more of a so I've heard type situation. I've never actually... What is porn? It's a Pokemon, isn't it? See, because for a second there, they had me thinking, all right, this is going to be juicy. And then a second thought came into my head and I was thinking, wait. This is a high school teacher and that's a high school girl. Who the wrote this crap? Because I thought it was a university type scenario or a college type situation and it wasn't. Miller's Girl is a 2024 suggestive erotic thriller, but there are no actual sex scenes in this film to be worried about. This film was written and directed by Jade Haley Bartlett, who is notable for... She hasn't done anything notable. Not even a short film. Not even a YouTube channel. I don't know how she got the opportunity to be the first-time director to Martin Freeman and Jenna Ortega. Jenna Ortega and Martin Freeman are the stars of this movie, by the way. So, during my research, I found out that in December 2016, Jade Haley Bartlett wrote a spec script for Miller's Girl, and it was acquired by Seth Rogen's company, Point Grey Pictures. And Seth is a massive pothead, so I assumed the conversation went something like, "Hey Seth, I just wrote a script that hasn't been properly written," and Seth just went, "Sold." Fucking A1 Oscar performance. And with that said, here is the plot followed by the pros and cons and my 2 cents rating. An 18-year-old high school student and a middle-aged male high school teacher enter into a complicated relationship after a creative writing assignment written by the student suggests her sexual fantasies for said teacher. Now for the pros and cons of this film, starting with cons. Con number 1. Where are the other high school students in this school? Because there always seems to be time and space for sexy encounters. We know it's impossible to get this type of privacy in a high school environment. Con number 2. The school hiring Mr. Miller is not cost effective at all because it seems as though he teaches this only one sexy student. It's like his class only exists to have these sexy encounters. That's pretty much what it looks like. Con number 3. It's like the rest of the students in this school only exist on the hallways. Con number 4. Parents conveniently do not exist in this universe. Look, if you're gonna try and create an erotic rise out of me, at least give me some strong risk with a good payoff at the end. I want a hero's journey. You know, I want the parents to almost kind of bust them, but then don't if you're gonna make a whole sexy thing, which you didn't. This movie is a lot of tell, don't show. It's got so much dialogue, a lot of dialogue. Maybe I'm not the audience for this film, but it's on them because they lured me in with a sexy premise and then they took me to a library or some kind of book club. That's on them. This is my complaint video. I want sexy stuff. Con number 5. This movie could have ended sooner if the teacher had simply said, "Oh damn, that's an amazing erotic book you wrote there that is totally not about me." instead of the additional 46.5 minutes of crap bringing us to a grand total of 93 minutes. It's just wasted time. Con number 6. There is a weird homoerotic situation between Mr. Miller and the football coach that is not being explored. Maybe that would have been a far better movie. The director thought that that's how straight men joke with each other, but it came across as far more central than it was jokeful. If that makes sense. Con number 7. This film feels like a few things were left on the floor of the editing room, and I think someone should go back in there and redeem the actual movie that was meant to be released in theater. Or, at the very least, not let Jade Haley Bartlett next to any cameras or microphone. She kind of sucks. And now for the pros. Pro number 1. Jenna Ortega is hot. Case closed. Pro number 2. Jenna Ortega and Martin Freeman are pretty good actors, and they were very believable in their respective roles. However, they were just plagued by a bad screenplay, or story writing, or maybe even director. Just take your pick, really. I'm gonna go ahead and rate this movie a 2 out of 10, because if they simply just copied ideas from Cruel Intention and Fatal Attraction, we could have had something. Because I know a lot of people haven't seen those two movies in a while, and this would have felt like a fresh new idea almost, but they didn't. Listen, don't watch this movie. And for those of you who are complaining about the age difference between Martin Freeman and Jenna Ortega, you guys really didn't watch this movie because you complained about the wrong thing. There are heaps of crap you could have complained about. Age difference wasn't one of them. And that's my 2 cents. Thank you so much for sticking around to hear my rant, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.